Hi everyone, it's Miss Champagne. All right, as you guys can see, I'm still at the hotel. I'm at the boot camp, the intensive boot camp that I'm doing during the Golden Week, and this is actually the second part of the boot camp. The first part was a 7-day, and now I'm doing the second part, which is a 5-day boot camp, and this is day 2 of the 5-day boot camp. See, I'm tired. Okay, anyway, so I'm making this video because one of my subscribers asked, Miss Champagne, what's the first thing I should do when I come to Japan? Okay, so, and this is from a black guy. He's American, so I'm going to try to answer his question. It's kind of vague, but I'm gonna try to answer what his question is, and also I'm gonna give a story. Okay, so from what I know of him, right now he's trying to come to America. I believe he's an engineer, but he wants to be a teacher first and then transition into being an engineer, which I think is a great thing to do, especially, you know, if you can't get the job that you really want. I mean, coming as an English teacher and then transferring into another job, there's nothing wrong with that. So anyways, so if he comes, I'm assuming he's going to do it 2 ways, either come as like a tourist and then get an English speaking job, or have his job set up and then come over. Now, if you come as a tourist, I have a story about this, then the first thing you need to do if you come as a tourist, you need to get either on Tokyo Blacks Professionals or like Blacks in Japan or something like that, and you need to do a lot of networking. Okay, so I have a story. So I believe a few months ago, was it in December? I had met this really nice guy on one of the message boards in Facebook for Black people, and he was really, really nice. And like when we talked offline, he started talking about like he's an actor and all this stuff, and I thought that was great. And, you know, he's looking for opportunities here. So I was like, okay. I said, listen, you know what? I don't really, I said I never do this, but you seem to be really, really cool. You're young, and like I really admire that you came out here and you didn't know, you know, how to move and shake. I said, so what I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna introduce you to, you know, one of the principals I know, because one of the schools I do a little bit of work at, they focus on acting and things like that for their students, and I think you would be a good match. So what we did, first we met at Site Zero, because, you know, I had to check him out first before I introduce him to, you know, somebody that I'm working with. So I had to do my due diligence, and we met and we talked, and he looked great. And which is good because like for that school, you know, it's a performing arts school, and presentation is really, really key there. So anyways, so after we met, he and I, we discussed his CV. So I revamped the CV for him, and I, you know, gave him some interview training. And then I said, okay, you need to wear this. You need to wear like a white shirt. You need to wear a tie. When you go to the school, you know, you need to be very reserved. So basically all the interview training that you would need to have when you go and you're doing like an interview with a Japanese company. So I trained him on all that. And then we met at the station. Then we walked to the school, and, you know, I introduced him to the principal, and we kind of had like a 3-way interview, and it was really, really good. And basically she did offer him a position. The only thing that didn't work in his favor is that he's not already living here, because she would have just hired him. But he's living overseas right now. So anyways, what I learned from that experience, that if you go, you know, outside of Japan, or not outside, well, I guess outside of Japan, anywhere you're going and you want to work there, if you're going as a tourist, what you need to do is find people who are relatable to you so that they can hook you up with the game. So that's one thing to do. I would say get on the message boards, try to find people who are in the same industry as you, the same industry you want to be in, and then you need to network so that you can meet people with the right influence and stuff. Okay, and another thing, like when I do business, I like to have all my stuff set up before I go, because I also do business in Africa as well. And I'm actually having another boot camp for that when I go back to Akron, Ohio next Saturday. So anyways, so what you want to do, if you already have your stuff set up, like say you already have a job, or your business, your apartment, whatever, when you get there, you still need to do more networking. The more networking you can do, the better, because it's like, I feel that like Asians are very good at this, Africans and Nigerians in particularly are very good at this. They help each other out. So you're going to have to get around other people who knows what it is that you want to do, and they can help you. So if you already have your things already, figured out and all that, that's great. Like if you have a job, you have an apartment, like when I came to Japan, that was all set up. But, I still had to do networking too, because I wanted to, elevate. I didn't want to be an English teacher, for forever. I wanted to do something different. So regardless of if you have a job or if you don't have a job, networking is key, especially if you're Black American, male or female, it doesn't matter. You need to get on the message boards, network, try to find out how you can elevate yourself, and there, you just take it from there. Okay, guys, anyways, I got to get going. I believe it's around 7:30. I got class at 8. I'm so tired. So, guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to email me, okay? Or just contact me. All my stuff is below. See you soon. Bye.